So, I'm getting close now. Yeah, we're almost here, and we're gonna see how this thing works. I am a little early. I always try to be earlier for any appointment than being late. I just don't like people waiting on me. I'm not really thrilled about waiting on other people, but I prefer if it's me that has to wait. It's just the way I am. And since I do have to wait for a couple of minutes, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I know some of you are looking at it and who in the hell is this guy? Anyway, I am Michael Philpott, as I said before. I'm a costume designer. I've done several movies, television, commercials, music videos, and a lot of you may know me from being the costume designer for Trisha Paytas, who is a fantastic, awesome, beautiful person to work with. And we've become friends over the years. And so, as I said, well, I haven't said, but some people have asked that I start sharing more about myself. They want to get to know me a little more personally. I'm not really into instructional videos. I may do a couple, but primarily the reason I don't do instructional videos or try to teach is because the majority of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. I work on a project pretty much like an artist paints a painting. I know where I'm headed for, what I have in mind, but how to get there each time is its own journey. So I normally, by the time I finish, I have no idea of how I got there. So to sit down and do a step-by-step on how to do certain things, I take that back. There's certain things I do know how. Like making a basic shirt, that I know from just the beginning to the end. That's not an issue. But a lot of the projects that I build are concepts that don't have that type of formulation, as far as this is your first step, this is your second step. So I not make it up as I go along, but I get creative as I go along, and then trying to achieve what the ultimate goal is. A lot of times I hit it, sometimes I surpass it, and there's a few times that I just miss it altogether. Not breaking my arm trying to pat myself on the back, but there are times that that was not it, and sometimes I'll just have to start all over again. So that's just life. We learn, we move on, go on to the next step. As far as being a perfectionist, I would love to think that I am, but in reality, I'm just like you, except this is my life. This is what I do. This is what I enjoy. This is who I am. I wouldn't know anything else to do. You give me a car and tell me to fix this engine, you'll be looking at that car in the same condition about 3, 4, 5 years from now, because I have no idea of what to do. No inclination on fixing cars is not my thing. Clothing, fashion, it's just a part of me. It's just what I do. Costuming, the fantasy of taking something and making something else out of it, seeing things that don't exist and making them into reality. That's who I've always been. That's what makes me tick. That's what drives me. That's what sustained me all these years. As I said, getting close to 900. So, that's that. So, anyway, I still got a lot of time, and I don't want to bore the hell out of you. So I'm going to click off, and right before we go in, for those of you, I'm running my mouth so much, you probably haven't even, I don't know if you've seen my tooth or not, but here it is. See what happened? is, like I said, before the pandemic, I was eating one of my favorite things, toffee nuts. I don't know how many, if you like toffee nuts, raise your hand. But anyway, right in the process of eating, the front of my tooth, not from top to bottom, broke off. The front half of my tooth broke off. And I heard it, I didn't feel it, so I continued eating the nuts. But I thought, oh, this is a real pain in the ass. But fortunately, there was no pain. And I said, well, I'll take care of it within the next week or so. Make an appointment, go. And bam, the pandemic hit. And it was like, this is probably not a good time to get your tooth fixed. We're supposed to stay away from each other 6 feet. Nobody knew how you got it or what was the process or anything else like that. And I didn't want to be stupid, which I've done several times in my life, but I didn't want to be stupid on this. So I figured, let me wait, and within 2 weeks I'll be able to go and have it fixed. 2 weeks happened. Now we're supposed to be wearing masks, hand sanitizers, washing our hands, staying away from each other, social distancing, keeping your butts at home, ordering through Uber Eats and Grubhub, all those types of things. So I figured, well, since I have to wear a mask, it's not the end of the world, and I can still eat without being in pain or anything else like that. So I'll just wait it out. Well, 1 month turned into 2 months, turned into 3 months, turned into 6 months. As you all know, here we are almost a year later, and it's starting to sound like we may be coming out of it. But from what I understand, California, Southern California, Los Angeles, where I am, it seems to be getting even worse. So we'll see. But the time has come for me to get this tooth fixed, so that I can be me again. I kind of feel like I've been sad for almost a year, not being able to really smile in public. A few of you made comments on my Instagram page that you look so much better when you smile, and it's like, yeah, well, if you saw me smiling at this point, that's not happening. So that's what I'm getting done, not totally out of vanity, as my daughter thinks, but just because, I like being the best me that I can. It's taken me a long time to even like me, and I do now. I do like me, I have to deal with me anyway, so I might as well like me. Okay, so as I said, I am here a few minutes early, so we'll get back to you. I'll get back to you, and we'll pick up from here as I enter in the office, and we'll see if they have to destroy my face or what. But we'll see what happens. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.